Welcome, everybody. It is a Friday night, February 27th, 2026. We're at Mount St. Joseph Academy. As you can see the logo up there on the wall, and very special night. It's playoff time coming up here tonight. And the MSJ girls have entered the postseason play as one of the top seeds here in this division. They're the number 2 seed. MSJ defeated Stowe in the first round by a score of 68-18. And they earn the right into the next round, and they'll take on Rivendell Academy, the number 7 seed here tonight in this quarterfinal matchup. So a first-round win. Let me just run down real quickly what did happen here in Division 2 overall. The number 1 seed is, in Division 4, the number 1 seed is Richford. They defeated Twinfield Cabot 74-14 in the first round. Then number 8 seed is Long Trail. They defeated Blue Mountain, the number 9 seed, 37-32. Number 4, Mid-Vermont Christian, defeated the 13 seed Sharon Academy, 63-28. The 5th seed is Williamstown. They defeated number 12 Pulteney, one of our Rutland County teams, 62-34 was the final there. As I just mentioned, MSJ, the 2 seed, a 68-18 win over number 15 Stowe. Rivendell Academy got into this game tonight. They are the number 7 seed. They defeated Twin Valley, a 35-24 win over Twin Valley. Third seed is West Rutland, another one of our fine Rutland County teams. They defeated Proctor, the number 14 seed, 76-18. And number 6 Arlington defeated number 11 Danville by, actually that was the other way around. That was an upset. At the one upset in the first round, the 11 seed Danville defeated number 6 Arlington 51-45. So that's how it breaks down, setting up tonight's games. A bunch of games. Number 1 Richford is playing host to number 8 Long Trail. Number 4 Mid-Vermont Christian plays host to number 5 Williamstown. That should be a great matchup. This game that we'll have for you that we are recording right now is number 2 MSJ against number 7 Rivendell Academy. And then the number 3 West Rutland girls take on number 11 Danville. That is happening right now tonight as we speak. And here come the MSJ girls onto the court to a nice cheer here as the Rivendell girls are warming up here courtside right now. So the warm-ups begin on the floor here at Mount St. Joseph Academy. And we have a couple of additions to the roster that we're going to mention here just now. That was given to me, so I'll do that here in just a second. And we'll have more coming up. We'll mention some of that roster information as we watch the MSJ girls warming up here on the floor, and hope to have some comments with Tom Haley of the Rutland Herald also. The MSJ girls you were looking at warming up here out on the floor at Lenny Burke Court, Martin McDonough Gymnasium, and these are the Rivendell Raptor girls here to our right warming up. A lot of green on the floor here tonight.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day has come early to the Martin McDonough Gymnasium. We're all green.
And that is, of course, Tom Haley, you here with me with the Rutland Herald. And, Tom, this should be a pretty good matchup tonight. I was just running down what happened to get us here tonight. Rivendell defeated Twin Valley 35-24. That sounded like a pretty good contest. At MSJ, the number 2 seed defeated 15 Stowe by a pretty handy margin, 68-16. But that sets up tonight's matchup, number 2 against number 7.
You know, this is a intriguing game because, like you say, it's a 2 and a 7.
Yes.
But I don't know who's the favorite because, okay, MSJ lost by a lot during the season to Rivendell. But that was ancient history. That was back in January. What I read more into is that Rivendell played West Rutland to a 10-point game. So I think, and that was just recently, that was the regular season finale. So I think this is a great game, and despite the seeds, I'm not sure who's the favorite.
Well, that's a very interesting comment there. You mentioned West Rutland. They are the number 3 seed.
Right.
Easily defeated Proctor 76-18, but I guess it goes to the old point, you know, you get to the postseason or whatever, and anything can happen, really.
Oh, that's for sure. Yep.
All right, so we do have a couple of our Rutland County teams are still here in the postseason. Very exciting year for MSJ. The boys doing very well as well. One of the top teams in Division 4, and should be a good matchup. We're getting to the end of the line, though, and you're seeing a lot of different stuff here. What are your take on what's going on in all 4 divisions here in girls basketball?
Well, I think right across town tonight, as we speak, Rutland is playing Burton, and that's a great matchup also. Rutland is the number 2 seed, but in the 2 regular season games with Burton, they were both very close, like 5 and 7 points, something like that. Burton is a good team. Rutland had better be playing their best tonight. So I think, Mount Mansfield is definitely the favorite, Division 1, but Rutland's capable, but tonight's not a gimme. Then Division 2, we got a Fairhaven team that is definitely a contender in that division, although like Hartford and Lamoille might be the favorites, but I think Fairhaven's got a shot to win a 3rd straight state title.
Well, their nemesis, you mentioned Hartford. A lot of talk about Charlotte Jasmine, Hartford. Those were Fairhaven's 2 losses right there.
That's right. One of them was close, one of them was not. And then in Division 3, Hazen's a favorite. But I think Windsor is very dangerous. And they've been there a lot and won it last year and is very capable of doing it again. So I'd make Hazen the favorite, but put Windsor right there. And then D4, Richford, 18-2 in number 1, but I think West Rutland number 3 is probably just as good. They played that killer schedule all year, playing up divisions. They beat number 2 MSJ by quite a bit. So I think West Side's the next best team, but MSJ's got a shot. So it's pretty exciting in D4 in Rutland County. But again, like we said, this Rivendell team played West Side just recently to a 10-point game and beat MSJ convincingly, so they're in the mix also.
Well, we did see, several of our teams have been eliminated here already. We mentioned Proctor, but a lot of fun watching them this year. Otter Valley girls did get a postseason win.
They did.
So that was fun to see that. They were very happy about that, up and down season for them. And as you said, I don't see a lot of Division 3 because we don't have a lot of representation around here in that. But very good basketball here, certainly in Division 4. Been a lot of fun covering that this year.
Yep, for sure. And we got a very interesting situation here with Rivendell because we have 8th grader, Grace Bourne, and her mother was Megan Bro was a great player here at MSJ, and her father's a '98 Rutland High graduate. So, and she very possibly is Rivendell's best player as an 8th grader. So that'll be interesting.
That's why I love having you on here. Only you would dig that up there. I wouldn't have known that otherwise. That's a really a nice thing to hear. And I do remember Megan Bro, seeing her play back in the day.
Great cross-country runner also, and a great career playing at Johnson State, where her coach was Rutland's Barb Lucy.
I remember watching Barb play, man. She was
sure
an excellent soccer player,
good.
too.
Scored over 1,000 points at Keene State. Yep.
Well, the crowd's starting to fill in here. We're getting down to one game a night, pretty much, playoffs. Boys play tomorrow. The Otter Valley boys will be in a senior night, so the regular season, they're a week behind. The girls go first this year, so they are already in the second round of the playoffs as of tonight, this weekend. The boys will start up pairings on Monday. Is that right?
Yep, and it's going to be fun Sunday morning, seeing how all the pairings shake out for the boys, and then we can get started with that. And girls will be in Barrie this coming week, so that's going to be a fun time.
All right, you're watching the MSJ girls warm up on the floor. Greg McCormick here with you, a PEG TV production, along with Tom Haley, and thank you very much. You've been with us several times here during the course of the regular season, which I greatly appreciate. You're a good commentary on that, and we've had a lot of fun watching that, and it's always great to be at Lenny Burke Court, Martin McDonough Gymnasium.
Oh, it sure is. Yep, and I bet Megan Bro was enjoying being back here tonight. This must really take her back.
Yeah, I was hearing a lot of commentary here in the last week. Obviously, you know, you get to this point in the season, you win and you move on, you lose and you're done. But already chatter about what's going on next year for the next few years.
Oh, yeah.
Hearing a good bit of that. And we saw quite a few, and more so than I've seen in a long time, a lot of 8th grade players this year.
Right.
Which I think is a good thing. I mean, that's
it is. And Proctor had some talented ones, so they might bear watching. They went from 0 wins to 3 wins this year, and they might take another bigger jump next year.
Okay, and of course, we are going to be having playoff action coming up here tonight. MSJ girls versus Rivendell, and great commentary on that, Tom.
Incidentally, here's another side note. Across the way, the official on our right, Mike Lufkin.
Yes.
His 3 cousins, Lufkin's also the last name, 3 brothers who are cousins, are not 1,000-point scorers, but 2,000-point scorers, all 3 of them at Argyle High School in New York State.
Oh, wow. That's a stat I might have known if I was still doing the radio thing.
That's right.
Because we used to spend a good bit of time on the New York side of the border doing that. But anyway, so should be a great contest coming up here tonight. You went over there to get right into it. All kinds of different things you see at playoff time. I know you went over and snapped a picture.
Oh, yeah, the ESPN booth,
And Nick Davis was over there talking about how happy he was about how well that banner came out. But a lot of students get in on it on this time of year and have a lot of fun with it, too. And that's what you see over there.
Yep. All right. Very good.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
It's going to be a good one.
All right. Tom Haley with us. Thank you for the excellent commentary there as we get ready for our introductions, which will be happening on the floor in just a moment. Dan Elliott, the athletic director, public address announcer, will be giving us that information. We'll run down the entire rosters for both teams coming up here from Martin McDonough Gymnasium. You're looking at Lenny Burke Court playoff time coming up here in just a bit. It's MSJ hosting Rivendell. Okay, it's Martin McDonough Gymnasium here, Lenny Burke Court we are looking at, and a beautiful shot of the stands here as we get ready for playoff time coming up here at Mount St. Joseph Academy. So the MSJ girls go to the second round here tonight. As we mentioned, they had a first round matchup a little bit earlier in the week. They survived that and come here tonight to take on Rivendell Academy, the number 7 seed, and some great commentary there from Tom Haley earlier. This is going to be a nice matchup, number 2 and number 7. MSJ's first round win was over Stowe. Rivendell defeated Twin Valley, and that brings us to tonight. And we're going to listen on in here as Dan Elliott will be giving us our starting introductions here on the floor.
Rivendell High School. That's the Raptors of Rivendell High School.
Okay, the Raptors are the Rivendell team.
And your MSJ man.
So here are the Raptors we are looking at right here. They will probably be introduced here on the floor first.
Mount St. Joseph Academy and Rivendell High School remind participants and spectators of the requirements to behave in a respectful manner. Sportsmanship. Okay,
the VPA announcement happening right now. Number 0 for Rivendell is Greta Johnson. Number 1 is Grace Bourne. Number 2 is Lexi Gray. Number 3 is Lily Murray. 15, Lily Nelson. 34, Peyton Gray. 44, Natalie Olson. 25, Marin Fahey. And 30 is Autumn Thurston. And the head coach is Craig Harlow. Assistant coaches, not listed here, but Craig Harlow, the head coach. And we'll have the starting 5 introduced.
Now, for this evening's starting lineup. First, for the visiting Raptors, at guard, an 8th grader, number 1, Grace Bourne. Excellent guard, a sophomore, number 2, Lexi Gray. At guard at junior number 3, Lily Murray. At 4, a sophomore number 15, Lily Nelson. And also a junior number 34, Penton Gray. And now, for your valley, at 4, of freshman, number 11, Alex Jones. At down, a sophomore, number 30, Izzy Smith. At down, a sophomore, number 4, Jenna Hughes. At down, a senior, number 3, Gavin Gold. And at down, a senior, number 2, Riley Collins.
All right, there we go. The starting lineups introduced for both teams. Getting ready for our national anthem coming up.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous light o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rock glad, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that a fact was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Okay, nice rendition of the national anthem just done for us right there, and very beautifully done by one of the students here at MSJ. And we're going to run down the starters for the Mounties. Riley Collins will start tonight. Gabby Boudreau, Jada Hughes, Izzy Smith, and Alice Sharon. There you go. Riley's number 2. Here's the whole roster. Riley Collins, number 2. Number 3, Gabby Boudreau. Number 23, Abby Williams. 10 is Abby Fulham. 15, Destiny Foster. 4 is Jada Hughes. 30 is Izzy Smith. Here come the Mountie girls out on the floor. Rest of the girls, number 5, Dylan Collins. 12 is Maya Cole. 11, Alice Sharon. And 13, Carmody Fortier. The head coach, Mr. Bill Brusso. His assistant coach, Liz Yaddo. Manager, Ella Fredette. And there you go. And we have center circle we're looking at right now. We're going to get the jump here in just a second. Jump ball will be tossed in the air. Alice Sharon in the center circle for MSJ. Lexi Gray, number 2 for Rivendell, the Raptors. And we're underway. Second round of the playoffs underway here. Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Mounties are going to control it first here off the opening tip. There's a drive right to the basket. Beautiful little runner put up there. Nicely done. Alice Sharon. Alice just a freshman here at MSJ. And hits the first basket of the second round of the playoffs. MSJ up on top by a score of 2-0. MSJ girls are in their white home uniform. We got a lot of green and white here on the floor here tonight. So as you look at green, generally you think of MSJ. There's a couple of shots pushed up in the air by Peyton Gray. Neither one going to go. We get a Mountie rebound. I believe that was Jada Hughes that pulled that one down. So Mounties working with it right there, left side baseline drive in. Riley Collins put up a shot, misses. Very quick movement down the floor, but the ball lost on the dribble. I believe that was Grace Bourne last controlling it. Grace just lost a handle on it, goes out of bounds baseline. So we have Rivendell just with one defender up there. The rest of the girls back waiting on defense. Gabby Boudreau will bring the ball over the half-court line. And here's a baseline drive coming in on the right side. Shot put up there and missed by Alice Sharon. And down the floor, Rivendell with a beautiful shot. Under duress there, Lexi Gray puts up that shot right over the top of her MSJ defender. And that rolled over the top of the rim, went in for the two. Here's an out of bounds at the sideline, right in front of our scorer's table. This will be MSJ keeping it here on possession. So Mountie girls going to put it in play right here at the sideline. All right, ball in play. This is Jada Hughes. We'll see a lot of Jada here tonight, one of the main ball handlers for MSJ. There's a beauty. Shot right side of the free throw line. Alice Sharon hitting her second basket. She's got them both for the Mounties. They lead it 4-2. Here come the Raptors. Rivendell, by the way, is a school from New Hampshire, for those of you watching. Just over the border. They play Vermont schedule. There's a whistle and a foul. So we have our first foul of the game, and this is going to be against Rivendell's Peyton Gray, and she'll pick up, again, the first one. First team foul, first foul of the game, so there it is. All right, Mounties inbound. Oh, that's going to be another foul on Peyton Gray. Not going to be a good thing for her, as we're just a couple of minutes into this ball game. I'm going to imagine she's going to be coming out. She is. So going in will be, I believe that's Greta Johnson, has a 0. I have her down just a 0 here. So we have all of 2 fouls on Peyton Gray. There's a tie up on the floor. Jump ball gives possession to Rivendell. So one of Rivendell's starters, Peyton Gray, with 2 fouls here. Now the coach, Craig Harlow, wanting to take a timeout. So timeout on the floor. It's playoff time. MSJ 4, Rivendell 2. Division 4 girls basketball at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Okay, the Rivendell timeout is over. They'll be inbounding. You were just looking at the Mountie girls breaking huddle. MSJ will have a half-court defense here, as you see. We'll pick them up here at the half-court. Ball over the half-court line. This is Grace Bourne, number 1, with it. Pass intended inside, picked off. Mountie's going to come up with it there on the turnover. That was Jada Hughes coming up with it. This is Jada controlling it now for MSJ. To Riley Collins, Gabby Boudreau for 3. MSJ 7, Rivendell 2 with that 3-pointer. All right, that's one of our officials, Craig Pettis, getting a foul there. That will be on number 2, Lexi Gray for Rivendell. We have 4:50 left to go, first quarter. This is second round of the playoffs here, postseason. MSJ leading Rivendell 7-2. Inbounds, very nicely done. Alice Sharon using her height advantage, just got it, flips it right off the glass there, in for the 2. MSJ leads it now 9-2. Mounties Jada Hughes going to reach right in there cleanly and tie up the ball on Rivendell Academy's Lexi Gray. That is called a jump ball. Possession Mounties. We have 4:26 left to go first quarter. Full court pressure coming here from Rivendell. MSJ with some very good ball handlers. That one knocked loose. Going to be touched last by the Mounties and going out of bounds. That was Izzy Smith, got a hand on it there last. Goes out of bounds here at the sideline, so back to Rivendell. That is a called traveling violation. So that will be a turnover by Rivendell going back to the MSJ Mounties. Here's Riley Collins that will be inbounding. Okay, both coaches with some substitutions coming in as we approach the 4-minute mark left to go here in our first quarter. Rivendell shot. Rebound, Gabby Boudreau. Gabby trying to get it over the half-court line is fouled. Okay, that's 4 team fouls right there on Rivendell, so the next one will be getting some free throws. MSJ inbounding it. There's a loose ball picked up by the Raptors. And right back to the Mounties over the half-court line. Alice Sharon drive to the basket. A little runner put up there, left-handed shot. Left-sided shot, I should say. There's a beauty at the other end. That's Grace Bourne, the 8th grader. Showing some very good skill right there off the glass for 2. Jada Hughes showing some excellent ball handling moves right there. Got around Grace Bourne and gets a pass off to Alice Sharon. Alice for the shot rebound. This is Greta Johnson clearing the boards. That's a beauty. Top of the circle 3 for Lily Murray. That's Lily's first basket. Makes it 9-7 our score. MSJ with that 2-point advantage. Into the free throw line. Good patience, good ball movement into Alice Sharon. That was Alice just popping that 15-footer from the free throw line. That'll be 2. 11-7 MSJ. All right, Rivendell's shot by Lily Murray goes out of bounds, going back to MSJ. We got 2:02 left to go here in this first quarter. This will be the final girls' home game, too, by the way. As we said, it's the second round of the playoffs. MSJ girls 2 seed. Oh, there's a steal on the inbound, and that will be a foul. But how it works out, you still play your games at the home of the higher seed. There's our foul. So MSJ had a first-round win, and this will be, well, we'll see. If they win, they continue, but next round will be at Barrie. And inside it goes. That's Greta Johnson going to hit it for 2. That's a steal by Rivendell on the inbound. There's going to be a whistle and maybe a foul coming here. All right, good hustle by both players right there, but the Rivendell player knocking it off the MSJ player. So Rivendell keeps possession with 1:34 left to go first quarter. Gonna have a foul here. Okay, for MSJ, a second foul there on Alice Sharon. So Alice might be coming out as Coach Brusso going to his bench. See Jada Hughes, Gabby Boudreau coming into the lineup. Also Destiny Foster coming in. Alice Sharon will be taking a seat. Abby Fulham was out there. Abby will also take a seat. And Rivendell will inbound right here from the baseline. And they waste no time trying for three. Lily Murray on the shot attempt. Ball out of bounds there, far side of the gymnasium with 1:10 showing on the clock. That's first quarter we're looking at. Wow. And Grace Bourne is some player right there. Showed great skill right there, picking off that pass right into the Mountie defense. Puts up that shot, hit it off the glass for the two to tie our game. We're tied at 11 apiece. Ball out of bounds, MSJ possession. All right, down to 27 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. We're tied at 11 apiece. Ball out of bounds here, sideline. MSJ keeps possession. Going to be foul on the play, but the inbounds pass, as you saw, picked off by Grace Bourne, and chasing her to the basket, Jada Hughes commits the foul. This will be a shooting foul. MSJ with 5 team fouls. Okay, Grace Bourne hits them both. And Rivendell now, the Raptors leading MSJ 13-11. Here come the Mounties, 15 seconds showing on the clock. Riley Collins going to let one go. Left side wing for a three-point try. Rebounded by Rivendell. 5 seconds on the clock. Drive to the basket. Shot partially blocked on the try by Grace Bourne. Mounties get the rebound. No time to get it down the floor. And we end the first quarter, and that was an up and down quarter, but it is Rivendell that will lead at the end of one quarter, 13-11, second quarter coming up. All right, Rivendell inbounds the basketball. We're underway, second quarter action. Very good first quarter, evenly played. Rivendell so far with 2 shots. They've just put up. Lexi Gray with 1 shot, Lily Nelson with the other. MSJ stepping it up a little bit more aggressive on defense there. We got a tie up, and the ball will stay with Rivendell. Grace Bourne on the shot. Riley Collins on the rebound. Been a while since we've had a Mountie basket. There's Alice Sharon, left side of the free throw line, puts it up, misses. And tip back up there, not going to go in. Second try, Izzy Smith. Initial shot, Lexi Gray, rebound Peyton Gray. Peyton back up with it, hits it for the 2. Peyton sat out a little bit there with her second foul. Here's Alice Sharon, nice drive to the basket. Right-handed shot off the square for 2. 15-13 is our score. Rivendell Raptors leading the MSJ Mounties. Gabby Boudreau almost stealing one right there. Alice Sharon blocking a Rivendell shot, then coming up with that loose ball. Good defensive play. To Gabby Boudreau for 3. That one off the rim, no good. Gonna go out of bounds here, baseline. And this will be going Rivendell's way. MSJ led for a good part of that first quarter. Then Rivendell taking the lead late in the quarter. And at the moment, they have that lead, 15-13. MSJ with some full court pressure on the ball here. Rivendell easily down the floor, left side of the free throw line. Shot is up. That will be good. And Lily Murray hitting that one for 2. To Sharon at the other end. Mountie shot from the free throw line, no good. Rebound, Gabby Boudreau. Gabby got fouled there as soon as she got that rebound.
If I can please have everyone's attention, if you have a black GMC FFF 300 license plate on Common Ave by St. Peter's Church, you're blocking somebody's driveway and you need to move the car. Thank you.
Okay, we had a foul there on the play. And non-shooting foul, so it's going to be inbounded here baseline. That's a Rivendell foul, by the way, on Lily Murray, her second foul. Here's one from the free throw line. Gabby Boudreau on that shot. Rebound, Lexi Gray. All right, drive into the paint and then right over the front of the rim. Shot put up and hit by Grace Bourne. And all of a sudden, Rivendell with the biggest lead of the ball game. The Rivendell Raptors go up on top right now by a score of 19-13. This is Rivendell you're looking at. We have a timeout on the floor. 5:07 left to go, second quarter. Okay, timeout just about over with. That was an MSJ timeout. Mounties are going to be inbounding here in just a moment. Izzy Smith will put the ball in play to Riley Collins. Riley was presented an award the other night, one game ago, for her achievement on the soccer field. There's Alice Sharon with a drive and a shot. The one-hander over the front of the rim goes out of bounds, back to Rivendell. Riley was presented that award, as I just mentioned, for scoring over 100 goals, or 100th goal here on the MSJ soccer team. So obviously a very good soccer player. There's a three-point shot on the other side, hit by Lily Murray. And Lily going to put her team up, Rivendell, 22-13 with that shot. There's Riley Collins driving in left side baseline, putting up that shot. That's no good. Fast break down the floor here. Loose ball picked up by the Mounties. Mounties trying to recover from a couple of quick baskets here by Rivendell. Drive to the basket. Shot put up by Izzy Smith. And that one no good. Rebounded by Rivendell. They get a fast break down the floor. Shot put up and missed by Peyton Gray. And we are running up and down the floor. And Alice Sharon picked up what pretty much looked like a loose ball and just pops it up there and hits it. Alice having a good first half here for the Mounties. It's 22-15 now with that last score. Rivendell Raptors with possession and the lead. Lexi Gray missing that shot. Alice Sharon with the rebound. Alice trying to get over the half court with it, got fouled. Okay, Craig Harlow, head coach for Rivendell, making a couple of substitutions. As I said, we just had a foul, non-shooting foul. It's going to be on Rivendell. Lily Nelson getting her first foul, ball inbounded by the Mounties. Okay, Jada Hughes has it knocked away from her, out of bounds. Going to stay with MSJ. Riley Collins will be the inbounder. 3:34 left to go here, second quarter. Alice Sharon with a couple of shots. Good effort. Jada Hughes rebound goes right around the defense. Good ball handling there. That right-handed shot, as you just saw, going in left side of the basket for the two. Much needed for MSJ. Makes our score 22-17 now. And just as MSJ gains a little ground, a big three hit right there by Marin Fahey. Alice Sharon another shot. That'll go over the top of the rim. Rebounded by Lily Murray now. Alice Sharon another Mountie shot from the free throw line. Rebound Lily Murray. Lily top of the circle. Now drive into the middle. Ball knocked loose. Grace Bourne. A lot of banging going on there and no foul. Now we get something right here at the half court. That's going to be a blocking foul on Rivendell. And Lily Murray will pick up her third personal foul. So that is big right there with 2 minutes left to go here in the quarter. This is second quarter. Rivendell, one of their starters with 3 fouls right now. One of the other starters, Peyton Gray, had 2 early. She sat down. She's back in there. And Riley Collins, end-to-end drive going in for the layup, left side of the basket. That's going to be 3 on that one. Big bucket there. Marin Fahey hitting that shot. 28-19, back to a 9-point lead. That ball chipped and deflected, and it is going to stay with Grace Bourne in Rivendell. Grace backs it out. She'll set the offense back up. There's a 3-point try, top of the circle by Marin Fahey. MSJ shot. Jada Hughes for a 3-point try. Rebound, Rivendell. 2-on-2. And nice drive to the basket, finished off there by Grace Bourne. Over the rim for two, 30-19. Rivendell opening up that lead. MSJ's Alice Sharon picking off a pass. Underneath goes to Gabby Boudreau for a shot. Blocked. No foul on the play. They get the rebound. Izzy Smith with that three-point try. In and out. Rebounded by Rivendell. Autumn Thurston in there took that last shot. Riley Collins will get the last shot of the half in right there. If she misses that, and Rivendell will take a halftime lead, opening things up in that second quarter. They lead MSJ. Second round of the playoffs. It's halftime. It's Rivendell, the Raptors 30, MSJ Mounties 19. Okay, we are ready to go. Start of our second half, and expect a good one here as we get a good crowd here on hand for this playoff game. Second round in Rivendell. The Raptors, the visiting team, the 7 seed leading number 2 seeded MSJ 30-19. Ball inbounded. We're underway. Raptors inbound it first. Very good play by the Raptors here in that second quarter. Here's a shot top of the circle, Grace Bourne. And tipped back up underneath inside by Peyton Gray. That one won't go. Then a tie up and a jump ball. All right, this is going to be possession MSJ. So just a few seconds gone here in our third quarter. Raptors with some full court pressure on the ball. Mounties will get it over the half court line. This is Riley Collins now top of the MSJ circle. Knocked loose, recovered there. Jada Hughes, good hustle to pick that back up. All right, there's a foul. Rivendell girls playing a man-to-man defense. We have an offensive foul right there that'll give it back to Rivendell. So Mounties will pick up foul number 3 on Alice Sharon. So Alice got to be a little careful going forward here. Alice just does a good job on that block shot. Grace Bourne, the 8th grader, trying to get a shot off and deflected. That goes out of bounds. Going to stay with Rivendell. This is Grace Bourne that will inbound at baseline. Lexi Gray on the shot attempt. MSJ with the rebound. That will be a travel by the Mounties. Grace Bourne with the shot, MSJ rebound. This is Alice Sharon carrying the basketball. Craig Pettis, one of the back officials, picking up on that over there on the sideline. So far in the first minute and a half, a few turnovers from each team. Here's Grace Bourne now with it for Rivendell. Picked up by Jada Hughes on defense. Lexi Gray's shot. Riley Collins a rebound for the Mounties. Stolen by Rivendell, restolen by Riley Collins. Alice Sharon's shot comes off the rim. We see it go out of bounds. Going to stay with MSJ. So be Gabby Boudreau to inbound. 5:43 left to go. Third quarter action. Second round of the playoffs here. Division IV girls basketball. Oh, nicely done inside. Nobody covering Jada Hughes. They flip her the pass, and she goes right off the glass for the two. 30-21 now. 9-point advantage, Rivendell. Well, that's Lexi Gray with a 3 right there. Mounties got a 2 last trip down and 3 this time for Rivendell. They lead at 33-21. Okay, a couple of shot attempts on that second one. You got a foul there on Alice Sharon. She was fouled, actually, and she'll be on the line to shoot. That's a third personal foul right there on Peyton Gray. So Peyton collected her second personal foul early in the second quarter. She sat down for a bit. She's been back in there. Now she has a third. Alice Sharon, who's having a good game here tonight for MSJ, hits her first free throw. A couple of substitutions coming in here now for Rivendell. Greta Johnson coming in. And also Marin Fahey. Alice Sharon, very good from the free throw line, hits them both. MSJ full court pressure on the ball. Riley Collins with the rebound after several shot attempts by the Raptors. Gabby Boudreau shot off the glass. Rebounded by Grace Bourne. Grace with it, top of the circle. Okay, traveling violation. Marin Fahey trying to get possession there at the free throw line. Travels. That leaves us with 4:06 left to go. We're in the third quarter. 10-point advantage. Rivendell, 33-23. Let's see if the Mounties can cut into it this possession. Jada Hughes from three-point range. Alice Sharon there with the rebound. Alice going right in the middle. Going up for a shot. Got fouled. We should see Alice Sharon back at the free throw line. Marin Fahey picking up the foul. Alice Sharon, we just saw moments ago, hit them both from the free throw line. So she's a good little free throw shooter. She'll get 2 right here. Okay, there's an out of bounds. Rivendell will inbound with 3:39 left to go here in our third quarter. Whole bunch of shots on the MSJ end, and they're not going to get 2. There's a loose ball here at the Rivendell end. Get it back to Grace Bourne. Grace driving inside, trying to make her way to the basket, got fouled. Dylan Collins coming into the ball game. Alice Sharon will sit for a moment. Alice has had a good ball game here so far for MSJ. This will be Grace Bourne inbounding. Tipped and stolen away by the Mounties on the inbound. Grace Bourne will get down the court and steal it right back. Okay, that'll be a foul on MSJ, and it's going to be Jada Hughes picking up a blocking foul right here. We'll have the ball inbounded at the sideline by Rivendell. Three separate shots by Marin Fahey. She rebounded all, or two of those, and could not get it to go for the two. Here's MSJ's Izzy Smith. All right, Riley Collins trying to get a shot, or did get a shot off, partially blocked. That one's going to go out of bounds. Maybe you can see the clock up top there. 2:08 left to go, third quarter. Izzy Smith driving in underneath, underhanded shot. Bounced a couple of times on the top of the rim, drops in. Makes it 33-25 now. 1:50 left to go, third quarter. Lily Nelson coming into the ball game now, and she'll replace Marin Fahey. Jada Hughes for three. And there will be a jump ball. Down to 1:09 left to go here, third quarter. Okay, this is going to be possession Rivendell. They'll inbound. They lead it 33-25. 1:09 left to go, third quarter. Grace Bourne with the shot attempt off the rim, rebounded by Jada Hughes. Here's Jada over the half-court line. And ball gets loose. Bourne coming up with it here, with it now for Rivendell. This is Lexi Gray, drive to the basket, shot up. Another shot put up there by Autumn Thurston. That one not going to go. We see it go out of bounds here in the corner. It's going the other way. So Mounties will have it back with an opportunity with 31 seconds showing on the clock. This is full court defense you're looking at here from Rivendell. And Izzy Smith hanging back. It's in for a layup. Not going to go. Rebound. Back up. This one won't go. Jada Hughes with a shot. And there will be a foul here. So numerous opportunities there for MSJ. Actually, that was Gabby Boudreau. I got that third rebound and shot. So Gabby will be on the line with 22 seconds. Okay, Mounties foul going to be on Jada Hughes. 10 seconds showing on the clock left to go, third quarter. And the ball inbounded, but then a quick timeout taken here by the Rivendell team. That's head coach Craig Harlow. So our score is Rivendell 33, MSJ 25. We have timeout here on the floor. And we are at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. Second round of the playoffs here on Lenny Burke Court, with more coming up. Okay, Mountie timeout, or Mountie huddle here as we have a timeout. That's actually a Rivendell timeout. Got a chance to look at the scoreboard here real quick. That's what you have left. 10.4 seconds left to go. That is third quarter, so we'll have a quick inbound right here. And a few seconds left here in this third quarter. Rivendell inbounding right now. Okay, shot off the mark a little bit, out of bounds with 1 second on the clock. We'll get an inbound, and that should be it here. Okay, we've ended three quarters. It's Rivendell 33, MSJ 25. Second round of the playoffs. Quarterfinal action here at Martin McDonough Gymnasium. More coming up. Okay, we are ready to go. Fourth quarter, and it's going to be a good one. 8 minutes up on the board. Mounties inbound the ball first here to start our fourth. 33-25. There's a baseline runner and a shot in and out by Jada Hughes. And looks like it's going to go the other way. So back to Rivendell. The Raptors will inbound. Mounties will be back waiting on defense. MSJ's Izzy Smith picking off a pass, taking it right to the basket. She got fouled. She should be on the line to shoot two. That'll be a fourth foul if I'm not wrong here. If I'm correct, Peyton Gray just gets her fourth personal foul. One of the starters here for Rivendell. And Izzy Smith will be on the line to shoot two. MSJ head coach Bill Brusso right there at the sideline just in front of us. 33-26 now as Izzy Smith hits the first of two. Okay, out of bounds after the shot. That'll give it back to Rivendell. Full court pressure from MSJ. Gabby Boudreau, right wing shot, would have been three, comes off the rim. It's Grace Bourne there on the rebound. That's a traveling violation. Extra step in there taken by Rivendell's Grace Bourne, and going back to the Mounties with 6:44 left to go in the contest. Okay, the ball got stuck in the side there, rim at the side, and knocked out by one of our ESPN guys. There's the guy that knocked it out on the left. Saved the day. All right, Rivendell shot by Lexi Gray, and right there tying it up, Dylan Collins for MSJ and one of the Rivendell players. We get a jump ball. Okay, 6:02 left to go here in this contest in regulation. 33-26 is our score. Have Rivendell up on top. Rivendell with a new player coming in, Marin Fahey coming back in. Marin hit a couple of threes there, big three-pointers there in that second quarter, or third quarter. There's a pick-off right there. Lily Murray, number 3, going right to the basket. Drops it in for 2 more, 35-26. Back to a 9-point lead by Rivendell. 5:43 left to go in this ball game. MSJ trying to stay alive here in the postseason. Izzy Smith shot, rebound Riley Collins. Right back over to Izzy on that left side. No room for a shot. Jada Hughes will take one. That'll come off the rim. No good. And a rebound there by Riley Collins. Izzy Smith shot. Try for 3. Not going to go. This time rebound Marin Fahey. Well, both number 2s involved. That was Riley Collins. Stole it, got a shot off for the Mounties, and re-stolen, and it was number 2, Lexi Gray at the other end of the floor. And this is Lexi going in for a layup, got fouled, and she'll be on the line to shoot 2. That'll stop our clock with 4:39 left to go here in this ball game. All right, that point right there made it a 10-point advantage. Big bucket right there from MSJ's Gabby Boudreau. 36-29 our score. Rivendell lead. And count that basket is a drive to the basket shot by Grace Bourne. It's a basket good, and she is fouled, and that's the 5th personal foul there on Alice Sharon. So Alice is going to have to come out of the game. Okay, so Alice Sharon will finish up the ball game here tonight as Dylan Collins will be going into the game, and Grace Bourne will be on the line to shoot 1. See if she can make it a 3-point play. We have 4:15 left to go here in this contest. And it will be a 3-point play, back to a 10-point lead, 39-29. Pressure on the Mounties. Jada Hughes, top of the circle. All right, well, a whole bunch of shots and a whole bunch of players touching the ball this trip down the floor for Rivendell. And finally, right there, they get a traveling violation, but they used up a good bit of time on the clock, and they do hold that 10-point advantage, 39-29. Gabby Boudreau trying for three off the left side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Lexi Gray, outlet pass to the half court. Mounties chasing, and there will be a foul here at the half court. All right, we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. So Coach Brusso, wanting to talk things over with his team, takes that timeout, 39-29. Rivendell leading MSJ, 3:13 left to go here in this contest. Timeout on the floor. Okay, timeout just about over with. As you can see, the Rivendell faithful made the trip here to Mount St. Joseph Academy, all dressed up in their green and white shirts over there in the crowd, and they are leading 39-29. Timeout MSJ just about over with. Okay, this time another timeout. This by Rivendell. 3:09 left to go in our contest. 39-29 still our score. Timeout on the floor. We are at Martin McDonough Gymnasium for the quarterfinals of the Division II Girls Division IV, and more coming up. Okay, Rivendell timeout just about over with. We have 3:09 left to go in this contest. And do or die time for the MSJ Mountie girls, who've made it to the quarterfinals. Ball inbounded by Rivendell. There's a shot for three-point try. Lexi Gray, rebounded by Rivendell. And that should be, I thought it'd be an out of bounds. Looked like it hit the top of the backboard, but rebounded there underneath. Several more shots. This time, number 25, Marin Fahey, with a couple of shots. Also saw Peyton Gray get a shot in there. And a rebound by MSJ. 2:31, a whole minute gone off the clock there in that possession. MSJ down by 10. Got to have some points, and that a big help right there. Jada Hughes going to hit one for three. Mounties go back to full court pressure. Okay, Izzy Smith going to collect a foul with 1:56 left to go in our contest. Rivendell will be inbounding here at the sideline. 39-32. Mounties gaining a little bit on that Jada Hughes three. Rivendell into the right corner. All right, shot was taken there by Lexi Gray. She missed it. Got a rebound, and then there was a foul committed. So this will be, let's see, Peyton Gray will be on the line to shoot. So Peyton got the rebound in the process of shooting. Izzy Smith collecting her third foul. Leaves us with 1:38 left to go in the contest. Peyton Gray is a junior. No seniors on this team. Lily Murray, the other junior. A couple of eighth graders on here, and excellent play by Lexi Gray, and also Grace Bourne, the eighth grader, having a wonderful night. Missed free throw, but a rebound by Marin Fahey. Marin right off the glass for the two. Riley Collins with a three-point attempt. Almost turned over there by Rivendell. They get it back. Let's see if it stays in bounds. It does. Very good hustle there to keep the ball in play. They get it to underneath to Lexi Gray. Now goes out of bounds. It's going to be out off the Mounties. 1:04 left to go in our contest. And Rivendell will want a timeout. So with 1:04 left to go in the game, Rivendell 41, MSJ 32. Mounties come up with it on the takeaway. Gabby Boudreau's shot misses. Jada Hughes rebound right back to Boudreau. Another shot. That one won't go. Rebounded by the Mounties. Let's see now. Izzy Smith with it. Underneath. Izzy shot underneath is up and good. Underhanded shot. She hits it. She got fouled. She'll be on the line to shoot one. So our score now, 41-34. One free throw coming. Okay, another foul as you just saw. This is going to put Grace Bourne on the line to shoot. Grace has had an outstanding game here tonight. As we said, one of a couple of 8th graders here on this Rivendell team. So she's got a very bright basketball future in front of her for sure for what we've seen from her excellent performance tonight. Hits that free throw right there. 43-34, Rivendell, the number 7 seed. Not far away from punching a ticket to the next round here to the Barry Auditorium. There's a steal by Rivendell. Shot by Lily Murray, no good, rebounded by the Mounties. MSJ's Riley Collins to the basket for a shot. No good, saved in bounds, or saved underneath there from going out of bounds by Rivendell. And that was a nail right there at the buzzer. Lily Murray and the Rivendell Raptor girls celebrating on the floor with this big win here tonight, an upset win. And look at that celebration. Number 7 Rivendell pulling off an upset over MSJ, the number 2 seed. The next half of the bracket is number 3 West Rutland playing number 11 Danville. And that's happening as we speak. So we don't know the winner of that game, but that is the opponent waiting for the Rivendell Raptors. So the final handshake happening right here. Excellent season for the MSJ Mounties. As we said, coming into this contest, the number 2 seed, so they obviously had an outstanding year this year. So they'll finish it up on their home court here at Martin McDonough Gymnasium, Lenny Burke Court. We'll see if we can get some final stats coming up. Final score. Rivendell 46, MSJ 34. All right, big win for the Rivendell Academy Raptors here tonight to go on to the next round to the Barry Auditorium to the quarterfinals with this 46-34 win over the MSJ Mounties. Let's check the Rivendell stats. Greta Johnson finishes up with a total of 2 points. Grace Bourne, outstanding performance tonight. Great game, finishes up leading scorer with a total of 15 points. Lexi Gray will finish with 6. We have Lucy Murray with a total of 13 points, and also in on the scoring, Marin Fahey will finish up with a total of 8 points, and Peyton Gray with a total of 2 points. So there you go. That is the scoring for the opponent. The winners with a total of 46 points. For MSJ, Riley Collins finishes with 2 points. Gabby Boudreau with 6 points. Jada Hughes finishes with 7. Alice Sharon with a total of 14 points. Izzy Smith with a total of 5 for MSJ's total of 34. They play the winner of the West Rutland Danville score. And we want to thank Rodney Ward for his assistance and stat information there. And Rod very gracious to let us. There's Rodney right there. Let's just have that stat information as that book you're looking at right there. That's where my stats are coming from. So thank you, Rodney. Congratulations, MSJ, on an outstanding year. Much luck to Rivendell as they move forward into the next round. So that'll do it. Final score again. Rivendell 46, MSJ 34. We're at Martin McDonough Gymnasium, Lenny Burke Court you're looking at. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.